So here we are. Here we are. Playing with
EA
them old
Sports
Ravens,
coverage of the
baby.
NFL brings us to the world's
We
steel
at
capital in the
home.
city of Bridges, Pittsburgh,
Gotta do a
Pennsylvania,
little
and
something, something
Acrisure
here. It's the
Stadium.
second time we see
Today
my
we've got an
boys here.
interesting Week 11
And man,
matchup
when I say
on
this
tap,
team ain't no
as it'll
joke,
be the
they ain't no
Baltimore
joke.
Ravens taking on the
They know how to play
Pittsburgh
that ball.
Steelers.
So, you know, like we said in the press conference, we got respect for them.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Again, it's Henry.
Damn, come on, y'all.
The 43 extra yards to the 43. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. Here's third and a few inches. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down. But if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground. And that they did that time for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Yeah, they do their thing. Give them their props.
On 3rd down, Colvin.
Damn.
And down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
Fuck. First down.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies.
But I knew I had got it off because of the animation.
And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Steelers, it's 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
These boys ain't playing right now. They're not real about their shit right now, son.
Operating from the gun, Colvin.
What the fuck? I pressed the wrong button.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Janet Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take this down to the 33.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. On the counter, it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? You look at the Steeler defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before.
Oh, this is trying to change this.
We got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And down he goes.
Oh, way to catch it.
10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down,
Damn.
and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Henry. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Well,
Tucker
we
able
deserve
to
that.
connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchup.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
What's going on, fellas?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Colvin.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Field, but it's incomplete. Had Fryer the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Okay. Leave it open for me.
To throw on 3rd down, Colvin. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
I'm liking this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the option right is Jackson. Oh, Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Get the fuck!
Running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware.
There it is. Played like a motherfucker.
Well, he left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert
Fuck
teammate
that.
who was able to get it.
Fuck that, y'all. You right there and don't fall on the ball?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It really is.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
I'm not feeling it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Escaping a tackle at the 25. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense,
got a fumble on his record right now. I don't know about all of
that. He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches
the
rock.
Got a fumble. God damn it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense
up a little bit. That's my problem. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. All right.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now Pickett. That's caught right side by Mims. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Pickett going to keep it himself. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Pickett going to keep it himself.
Get the fuck out of here.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's some
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's close. The clock almost got me. No, I don't know what that was about. Like, dude, you can't get that? You can't get that? What are you doing?
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Nice.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
3rd and 4. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. There's a nice move. Oh, and now some space covering. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Jackson on first down.
Nice.
To the right side into the hands of Flowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Henry out of the pistol. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, really, y'all?
Andre Yoshibas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal, maybe more. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This one complete to Yoshibas.
Wow.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Andre Yoshibas, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Pushes him over. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We play like shit at the end. Put ourselves in a big hole.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Really wrong. I don't understand. I know why. I had the wrong fucking quarterback in.
First here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Very true. We're playing against some monsters over here. They want revenge. They got revenge written on their throat. They ain't worried about us.
Pickett will look to throw it.
God damn it!
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making the most of the time left in this game.
Okay, so you went where I was trying to throw, right? But I had threw the ball before you went that way, and the button it didn't register. So then I found myself in a pocket, and they're like, "Oh shit, well, let me run."
They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I didn't like it, man. Damn, really?
Looking to throw, Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense
Man,
that
we
can really
trying,
use a good
man.
drive, and they're off to a fast start.
These boys ain't no joke. Defense is nice. Well, they got a lineup of stars and shit. Oh, damn. Oh, straight up?
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 46
No, you ought to get one
rushing
of them.
for him now to this point.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
They'll give you more than one of them, dog.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They're trying to anyway.
Running left, it's Warren.
Woo!
Strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris.
Woo!
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure
They ain't trying to be that nice to us.
The more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Pickett back to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, man.
Dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line.
I was
for this
supposed to
next
throw it
drive.
away, and I hit the
They
wrong
take
button.
over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
That's my fault.
They begin with Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Very upset with myself with that one. I don't know what the fuck made me touch that baby.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Yoshivas. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now Austin.
On down.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the
Too many
Steelers will go
fuck-ups
on
today,
offense
y'all.
here, 1st and 10.
Way too many fuck ups. For no reason. No reason.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. And a good stiff arm. It's and I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Back now in Pittsburgh as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
Only one person I could be mad at right now. Only one.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Here's Austin.
Damn!
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Boy, we needed that. We needed that. Damn, we needed that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Well, no way I couldn't get what I needed.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So now they have to contend
I
with
can't
2nd
stop
and 13
fucking turning the ball
after the
over. How about
1st
that?
down run goes backwards. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Damn.
And they'll bring him down after just
Good
a short
Lord.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Henry again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stopped the play right there in the middle of the field.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
No, we got it bad right now, y'all. I can't pull shit off. Whole game plan, they done killed it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things.
Oh, come on. Fuck, y'all. Maybe I rushed there. Maybe I rushed there. I can't be mad.
Loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Whoa!
Even pressure too much. Down he goes.
I know what the fuck he was doing.
Jalen Armour-Davis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pass is going to wind up incomplete.
What's up with you, dog?
A major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Right.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Yeah, I see you now. I see you.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And
Another drop pass. Okay, y'all.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett right back to the air again.
Throw it away.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And got me over there looking at this damn
It's been a blowout.
blitz.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's got this one completed to Mims.
We try everything we can out here.
Stopped in its tracks at the 32.
This ain't working for us.
Well short of the first down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Oh,
Goal line, but it's
nice staying with
incomplete.
me. Nice staying with
So the
me.
Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
These cats will not let us be great right now.
Here's Pickett. And this one incomplete.
No.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Come on, man. You were supposed to lead them. Oh, my God.
We just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 70. Now the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, it should build up momentum. And even more, when they had to slow their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, exactly.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Third down and 1. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. 80 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
What's that? Are you kidding me?
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Fights through him. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it again with Henry. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle.
He's got a man.
Motherfucker.
Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Andre Yoshivas with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Go down.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Pickett. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film,
They'll have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Baltimore, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they will head back home next week.
Well, it looked like I lost this one, y'all.
We'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Can't win games with completion ratios
That'll
like
do
that.
it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I had too many passes
Charles
that
Davis. Thanks to our
I
entire crew as well.
pressed
We'll
the wrong
talk to you
button.
next time. So long, everybody.
They were interceptions. It's the worst. To the next one.